Hey everybody, I'm back. Yes. Okay, so first of all, I just want to say that this is a general introduction slash set of announcements slash thank you to everybody. So if you don't want to hear all of that, feel free to click the timestamp. It should be in the description box. You can go straight to your reading for the month. I know how it is. Sometimes you don't want to hear all that. I have some notes because, like, a low-key, I'm nervous. No, but also I just, like, feel really bad because I haven't, posted in a minute. Anyway, look, I want to say thank you. Because number one, I have, like, 200 subscribers. Again, I feel like I mentioned that in the other video, but this is, like, thank you just in general. Because that's very surprising. I wasn't really sure if anyone would ever be interested because, like, so that's just the one thing. The other is that it's just, throughout this whole thing of, like, being an internet person, like, at least to a certain degree, everyone has been so nice and supportive. And I mean that with, like, kind words consistently. People really speaking really well about themselves, which is very important. I feel like when people have that kind of energy about themselves, it's a lot easier to, like, feel good about yourself. And just, like, hearing a bunch of cool stuff about everyone, from everyone, and just, like, sharing an interest and having fun, that's really special to me. And so I do want to say thank you, whether it's your first time coming here. It doesn't really matter. I feel like, especially with just, like, being around doing this long enough, and just all of y'all who've been rocking with me. I really appreciate you guys a lot. And so I did want to say that. Yeah. And honestly, but yeah, thank you. I wanted to make that very clear to everyone because it's special. Y'all are special. I've learned so much from everyone and, like, about myself. It's been a dope ass process. I look forward to continuing. Okay, so the reason why I was absent, I don't know if you saw the other video, but y'all, I'm in, like, a living situation from hell. Like, it's very wild. Like, my landlord, allegedly, I don't know. I don't even want to go that far because, like, girls not trying to get caught up on no legal shit. But my dumbass landlord is just making my life very difficult. And it just seems like every time this person comes around or every time they get upset with me, some terrible shit happens to my car. And so on the 8th, I went outside to go look at my car. My tires were slashed and my shit's not running right. So anyway, there's that. And I kind of need to move. It's just crazy. And so I do have a GoFundMe up. Just in case you want to donate to it. You don't have to. Honestly, just thank you for even putting up with me while I'm, like, posting inconsistently because I had grand plans. And so I don't want, I really don't want that kind of stuff to affect what I'm doing on the internet or with my clients and stuff like that. And so, thank you for putting up with me kind of ghosting and stuff like that because it sucks and I'm trying to, like, be around, but I also just don't want to expose people to certain stuff. But yeah, so here's the fun part. Well, it's pretty quick. So here's the fun part. So this month I decided I want to do something a little bit different. And so what I want to do is, I want to show you the decks that I'm using. So I'm going to use these for all of the signs, all the readings, and, for all the signs. And so if you guys like these cards or whatever, definitely check them out. So I did want to show them to you. So I feel like I use this deck a lot, but y'all already know it is what it is. So this is the Wisdom of the Oracle deck. It slaps. I've been using this one for a while, kind of off and on. Sometimes I switch out the Oracle cards I use, but I really do like this one. I'm feeling this one for the remainder of January. And then these Tea Leaf Fortune cards, which are really great. I think they're going to kind of... Is this going to give us some specificity and some other stuff kind of going on? And then, as always, you are going to have a tarot card that kind of represents a major theme for the remainder of the month. And yeah, this deck, I really like this deck. I wanted to make sure that I could really interpret it in a way that, like, was natural for me, so that when I read for you guys would really like it. And so this is the Uncommon Tarot. and it is so nice. I look forward to showing y'all the cards. They are so pretty. They're collage style. And like, okay, so this is kind of like they have a silver gild on them. And then they're, ooh, saucy with the nails. Don't trip, they're just nail stickers, y'all. I ain't out here. Ain't no nail shops open. I can't go to the nail shop. Come on now. And so I did want to show you this deck. And yeah, that was it. So if you guys have any questions about the cards and stuff, I'm going to try to, you know, come up with more kind of instructional, not even instructional, but just tips and things like that. Gonna try to be more social on social media. And yeah, so thank you for listening and getting through these damn announcements. It's very long. I didn't expect it to be that long, but at least now you know which cards are being used, my excuses for dipping off, and just overall, thank you. So thanks again for watching videos, liking, subscribing, anything, whether you sent $1 or didn't send $1. Also, thank you if you've sent a donation. I really appreciate it. Just ever, you know, anything, kind words. Y'all are like, you know, it's very amazing how people can just be decent when you're going through it. And so I do appreciate that. And yeah, let's get cracking with your reading. It's gonna be fun. I hope you're ready. I'm ready. I'm excited. I'm hyped. And you will be seeing more of me. So check you later. See you in your reading. Hey Capricorn. Ooh, my bangs look crazy. Don't roast me too much. I know y'all are impeccable type of people, so don't kick my ass over it. Hope you're doing well. My apologies for the late reading. If you saw the intro, then I'm sure you're aware of why it was late, because shit is hectic. Anyway, I did want to get on to your reading. I don't know. I looked at the list and I was like, I'm gonna do Capricorn. I don't know. I just wanted to knock y'all's out. Very mellow though. It doesn't mean that like your shit's mellow. It's just not. Oh, Queen of Cups. That's why people love you. You might be in the place to receive. I'm sorry, I just jumped out of nowhere. You might just be in the like place to receive. You might be receiving accolades. You might be also getting some rest, or maybe someone's doting on you and actually caring about you or for you, or like, you know, starting to get used to it. Nurturing energy. But you another one looking at that fish, like where the hell did this come from? But looking down at it, looking at a cup that's being offered to you. So maybe somebody is, you know, trying to get at you. Could be an air sign. King of Swords. Typically a card for Libra. Also, too, you could have transitioned from constantly being the one running around, busting heads, having to do all this shit, and just like constantly defend, honor, self. He's also an attorney. Or judge. But to Queen of Cups, where like maybe you could be more compassionate now. So like if you were in a position where you had to kind of like kick a whole lot of ass to like say get to the top of like the ladder at work or in school, maybe now you can kind of rest and chill too, and just like enjoy it a bit more, or just like enjoy or fall back on like your personality and being pleasant. Maybe you're able to be pleasant now. That doesn't mean like, oh, you're a jerk. It means like maybe now because, you know, things have mellowed out, or there's been an understanding reached, that now you can like not be such a hard ass, if that's been a thing. Okay. Okay, so I peeped that like you're moving on with the Chariot card. And when I say, so underneath the surface, you may be reviewing things from the past, childhood stuff. It could be childhood trauma, but I get like moving on from trauma, moving on from things that were maybe holding you back, because it goes from like, and the thing is, Six of Cups is like you're moving on, and it is nostalgic feelings, and it's like old shit, but yeah, it might have been old conflicts surrounding like maybe your childhood or how you grew up. It could also be how maybe how you first encountered conflict in love. So it could be like maybe you were a kid and you saw that, but you're kind of getting over that. Like maybe something and experiences helped you to kind of heal from that, or a combination of factors. But it's like you can kind of peacefully move on from this conflict. It could have also been something that you held on to, kind of like not trusting certain types of situations in order to maintain your financial independence, and to just like with the Nine of Pentacles, your financial independence. And also it's just like, maybe you saw people surrender in situations that weren't good for them, and they just, like, maybe in so many other aspects, this person seems like they would have been able to handle it, or just like, you know, be strong. Like, I don't know. Maybe, shit. You know what, too? It could be that, like, maybe you thought before that someone was weak because they couldn't handle some shit and moving on from it. This could also be about yourself. Maybe you were kind of misjudging yourself on, like, being weak as opposed to not being able or ready to move on from something. Maybe you're able to look back on that with more compassion and go, you know what? It's not that cut and dry. It's not that easy. So if that is the case, it's awesome, and kudos to you. And then with the Chariot card, you could be getting a car, planning to buy a car, something to do with the car, or you could just be moving really fast towards your goals after, like, some time where you were maybe stuck. I just wanted to write your card down. When you may have been stuck, kind of, in, like, stuck being defensive. So maybe you surrender yourself to certain situations or just moving on from stuff, but really moving on and going like, hey, this affected me. This is how it affected me. These are the steps I'm taking in order to ensure that I can, you know, learn with that part of myself, grow with that part of myself. And then you kind of are like, woo! Sorry, that was really loud. I'm just excited for you. Damn. Okay. So let's get into the future cards in terms of tarot for you. Okay. Well, this is pretty clear. You may be with the earth sign. You may be with someone who's earthy and down to earth, or like, but with this leap of faith, this water card, this is a Fool card. You're jumping towards that, but it's so funny. Yeah. And with the wheel, so the wheel is like the wheel of fortune. And it's just like, so you must see a lot of prosperity and also, ooh, wow. Okay, so if this is a relationship, this could be someone you've been with and maybe you were holding back because of past shit that had nothing to do with them. You're kind of over here, like, maybe you see a good thing. You see, like, look at him. He's looking over at got a pentacle on his lap and is looking at this wheel like, dang. So the whole experience could be something that kind of took you over, but I mean that in a good way. And with the Star card, so maybe they could be an Aquarius. It could, maybe it's like you're more grounded and kind of rocked your world a little bit, but that's not a bad thing necessarily. And I think that's what it is. The Star card, you see it as an opportunity to kind of be your fun self. Could be a group of friends too. That's dope. I like that. It's very optimistic. Okay, let's see what's up. What's the secret? I got the Moon card, Lovers card, Secret Lovers. It's not that though. Someone may be secretly planning to leave a heartbreaking situation. They're waiting on the right time to make a move. The heartbreaking situation could be a separation between you two as well. Or a job. Oh, also, maybe it could be too that what's keeping you guys separate are secrets, and it's going to be an end to the secrets. So whoever is a secret keeper is going to give that up. And it could be like, oh my God, I have really strong feelings for you, but I had to keep it a secret because the shit scares me or something like that. So it doesn't mean that like someone stole or some shit. Ooh, could be a pregnancy. All right. Now, I I know, I'm just gonna leave that shit as a cliffhanger. Go take a test if you have an issue with that. I'm not a doctor. If I was a doctor, you know, my decor would be higher ticket. Anyway, let's get into, I'm picking up the damn oracle cards and we're not even there yet. We're not even there yet. What is this all about? What, were you like, bitch, shut up? I know. I'm sure you want them shuffled thoroughly, though. You don't want to have your shit mixed up and potentially think that it was somebody else's stuff. Okay. You might be cultivating a relationship with an older woman. It could be like someone's mom. If you're the younger man, these two just shot out. If you're the younger man, then there's opportunities. There may be a younger man who's offering you more opportunities. It could be something where it's like, they don't necessarily have to be a man. It could be a person with a ponytail for some reason. You may have an older mentor who's kind of leading you towards the road of success. It might have to do with the relationship. It could have to do with like a business relationship with someone as well. It'll involve traveling. So maybe an older person is helping you to travel to someone that is just like kind of waiting for you. Oh, you know what? It may have been like, maybe you've been waiting to be reunited with someone for a long time. And so it's like someone's going to help you figure out how to do that. Like figure out logistics. Yo, they're badass too. So it could be someone who is a therapist, or someone's going to teach you how to like guide yourself through certain things, coach you on stuff, mentorship, but they're well connected and they're smart. They know what they're talking about. But it's like with the torch and spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding, and then depression, anxiety, and worry, that someone is against you with the vulture, is that it's like they might teach you how to make moves around people that are untrustworthy as hell, or how to know the difference, or to even know when you're being, you know, not the best person to yourself. But whoever the person is powerful, and they want you to get to this other person. And it's so funny because it's like this other person, like they, like because I got the younger man token for them. They don't, like I said, they don't necessarily need to be a man or younger or anything like that. But this person, like, it seems like they make you feel good. Like I said, the happy version of you. And it's like lighthearted and you just enjoy them. But yeah, maybe someone's relationship is getting better with someone's mother. Or just, you know, mother figure. Last one, V. Victory in some endeavor. Oh, that's cute. Sorry. I'm like, got real kind of like mushy. All right. Let's see kind of the outcome of the month. We'll draw some tarot cards on these too. That went pretty fast. Time to go. Are you moving? Some of y'all are moving. Maybe it's like a big move or a far move. Damn. For some of y'all, someone could have just been really stuck on something with the relationship. Like, maybe, oh shit, maybe you had to leave someone and it broke your heart a little bit. And maybe you've been working on trying to, like, get the money together to move to them. Maybe that was a past thing, but, like, maybe, you're figuring out how to, like, really make a move. Big leap. Damn. Then what? What's this yin card about? Oh, maybe you guys balance each other out. Maybe you're like I don't know, like not opposites attract, but like, okay, you got the 6 of Wands, the 3 of Wands, and the 8 of Wands. Well, it says if you plan the shit accordingly and if you stay balanced about it, and if you believe that this is going to be the outcome. And I know you're like, yin, what? But I mean, look at this bowl and the pinkness and kind of like, it's perfect. It's gonna come together. It's, especially if you Capricorns, y'all be out here popping with like all your plans and shit. And it's just like, you guys are great planners when it comes to stuff like that. But, don't then do all this work and then psych yourself out. Like, why? Because you get the 6 of Wands with the Victory card. And then the 3 of Wands. So you see opportunity wherever it is you're going. So it's not just for a person. It's for a lot of things if it's like a move. Maybe this person is helping to facilitate you, like, and it could be like, okay, like maybe it's like a long distance relationship. But so you go live with them, but like where you're moving to is like all this shit's happening. It's going to be perfect for you. So it could be that. And you are moving on, but maybe you have to leave certain things behind that you weren't prepared to leave behind. Like you didn't think when you started this or when you did this shit that was gonna happen, but it did. With the Wheel of Fortune, but it's gonna be all good. You just have to like, look, some things need to end so some really rad shit can begin. And you just gotta do it. Oh, look, and 10 of Pentacles. So maybe it's gonna help to heal the stressful stuff with your home life or your family. Not like your actual, like not in the now, like with your parents and shit currently. But I mean like, maybe you'll be the one to set a good positive example for what it is to be like in a good positive relationship, partnership, all that with someone. Damn. All right, Cap. Gone. Just remember, after a certain age, you don't need parental figures because you're an adult. Okay? You can look to people for inspiration, but you don't need people to hold your hand or to show you stuff. You can know that you have the ability to build the life you want. It sounds corny because people try to make being happy or optimistic or grinding towards your goals sound corny, but that's not real, okay? You can actually build the life you want. It's just like, you got to make some reservations for the fact that this is reality and you're dealing with other humans. But, okay, Capricorn, I'm done. I don't want to talk too much about your future and shit. It looks bright. It looks good. Take your calculated risk as you see fit. And, thanks for watching. Thanks for the support. Thanks for being around. It's almost been a year, y'all. I'm all like almost this January, but shit, I mean, I don't commit to anything too goddamn long. But thanks again. Yes, I do have a fundraiser, so check out the GoFundMe if you're into that and if you're down to donate. But thank you for subscribing. I will try to post more and also more on Instagram. I'm trying to be more social. But thanks for watching all of that, and I will see you around in the next video. Later.